Hello everyone, welcome back to our channel. Thank you so much. Now, for those of you who are looking for opportunities, this is a university which is open. Take a look here. Dear international candidates for the program taught in English, the new intake will start March 2023. The 2023-2024 academic year begins October 1st, 2023. Then this is information you need to read which implies scholarships, dates, tuition fee, online registration, confirmation of enrollment, legalization, and recognitions of educational credentials. Now, take a look at the full video. Let's go.
So guys, I posted one of my videos few days ago and somebody commented on that video that, Milton, why don't you bring a university which does not have application fee? So now, this is what I want you to know. A lot of things that were happening last year in Europe have changed. And if you are looking for a university which is open in Europe and want to apply right now, but you do not have an application fee to pay for this university, then this is a school you should consider. Hey guys, if you are new to the channel, welcome. My name is Milton. Please subscribe below, all right, so that we can build the platform together. First of all, before I give you the details of this university and all the tuition fee and how you are going to do the application, let me draw your attention to one thing: documentation. If you want to apply to schools in Europe, this is what you need to know. Almost all the universities in Poland that before you could apply without legalizing your documents, now they are asking for legalized documents. What do they mean by legalized documents? You need to carry your documents, your educational certificates to the Ministry of Education in your country. For Nigerians, you need to equally take them to Foreign Affairs after you finish from the Ministry of Education in your home country. Then the Foreign Affairs Ministry is going to authenticate them. Remember, you are doing authentication because they are not going to the level of the embassy. The Polish embassy do not need these documents for now. However, some universities, like some schools in Wrocław, will tell you that you have to go with these documents and legalize them at the level of the Polish embassy. That is why I would always recommend schools that will not ask you for legalization, but rather they will ask you for authentication. I hope you understand. So now, when you do authentication at the level of the Ministry of Education and Foreign Affairs, this is time for you to begin your application in this particular university. If you are looking for hospitality courses, then this is a school you should consider. If you are looking for things related to economics, this is a school you should consider. Accountancy and finance, consider this university. And of course, business administration and business management, you have to apply to this university. The name of the school I am talking about, it is called WSB's University, and this is a group of universities located in almost all cities in Poland: Wrocław, Warsaw, Krakow, all right, in almost all the cities. But I would recommend, if you want to study in these universities, you should take Wrocław, Warsaw, and Krakow, because these are the most biggest, or let me say, alongside Poznan, because Poznan is also one of the big universities or the biggest schools in Poland, or cities in Poland, I beg your pardon. Now, remember I said the application is not that complicated, and this time around, there is no application fee you are going to be paying. Or let's assume that if you want to apply to a program and you realize that there is an application fee, then you have to pay it only when you get admissions, all right? So now, let's focus on the documentation. Can I use my WAEC certificate and apply to this university? Of course, yes, if you legalize the document. Can I use my NECO results and apply to this university? Yes, if you legalize the documents. Can I use my GC O levels and baccalaureate examination in case they are also in French language? Can I apply to Poland? And Poland is in English. Poland is in English. You are going to be taught in English, but you can convert all these documents in English from French to English, translate all of them using a certified translator. Then you apply to this particular university, you are going to gain admissions. I am telling you facts. However, if you want to go for master's degree, then you equally need to gather all your documents alongside your international passport. First of all, educational documents all legalized. Then your international passport has to be valid for at least 1 year, all right? Because if it's not valid for 1 year, the admissions committee may look at it as if your passport has an issue and will not give you an admissions offer. However, for those of you who have name change documents, I am saying this because I noticed this last year. If you have a document or if you have changed your names, make sure you get the right order of your names from a court affidavit. All right, take your documents, go to the court and do an affidavit to show that you have name change. And when you are applying to these universities, I would say that apply as early as possible. Because if you waste a lot of time before you go back to do the application, a lot of time would have been wasted. And when the application period is almost full, or let's say if they have a lot of choked up schedule, you cannot go again and start sorting things that you were supposed to sort out. Remember, this is a private institution, so before you go there, you should put this at the back of your mind. As soon as you apply, it's going to take maximum 1 month. All right, remember, when you are applying, you are using the online application portal. You have to create an account, put in your details, put in your name, your passport details, your contact number, your email address. Then you move to the next stage. You select the city in which you want to study in. Then you select the program in which you want to study in. When you finish, you upload the documents. Remember to sign all the necessary documents that you find in the portal. There is a place for you to equally add your passport size photograph. When you add your passport size photograph, you have the ability to size it from top to bottom. In fact, it is going to be a square, so you have the rule, you can control from the system. Even if your passport size photograph is not the best that you need to drop in there, you can size it online and you drop it in there. All right, when you drop the documents, it's going to indicate on the portal. And of course, those of you who have not legalized their documents, like I said, you must legalize your documents. I am talking about WSB's university. When you are choosing a school, you have to choose the city. So you will choose the city in which you want to study in, maybe Warsaw or Wrocław or Poznan. Then your tuition fee will drop down during the application process. Now, after you finish the process, then you are about to submit. As soon as you upload the documents, it goes directly to the system. When you finish doing the application, all right, it is going to take some time for the admissions committee to get back to you. And as soon as they get back to you, you have to do tuition payment. All right, sometimes you will be asked to pay tuition as soon as you get your first letter, and the first letter will be sent to you as well. You have to pay attention to English proficiency. If you do not come from a country where English proficiency can be gotten easily, it's going to be a very disadvantageous way for you. However, I would recommend that if you don't have the IELTS exam, you can equally get English proficiency from your university or the school in which you studied. It is going to help you a lot. Then when you finish with the application, you will now sign a contract. As soon as your first admission letter is here, they will ask you and give you payment details to do payment of your tuition fee, which is the first deposit. I would like to draw your attention to the fact that most of these universities, let me say, remember I said it's only one university distributed among all the cities. So the programs in the various cities have different tuition fees. So make sure if you are choosing Poznan, you should know how much the program costs in Poznan. And if you are choosing Wrocław, you should know how much it costs in Wrocław. Or if you want to go to Krakow, you should know how much it costs in Krakow. And when you finish everything, you pay your tuition, you upload the receipt, everything is on the online portal. You are going to be seeing it. Before I forget, please, if you need a one-on-one consultation with me, book an appointment from the video description box, then we can continue from there. When you are uploading all those documents, you will be seeing all the details in your portal. As soon as you upload, it indicates according to percentages, all right? If you add one document, the percentage increase. And if you reduce one document, for example, if you upload a document and you realize that it is not the document you needed to upload it, you can delete the document. If there is no way for you to delete, then contact the admissions committee. Is going to be very easy. I'm talking about WSB's university. This is the easiest, and I can say it is somehow the easiest way to enter into Poland through academics. Those who are applying to Poland from Africa, please, I want to tell you that do not put your eggs in one basket. The reason I'm saying so is because there is an appointment congestion or something I cannot really explain at the level of the Abuja embassy. And most Africans move to Abuja to apply alongside Nigerians. So it is somehow contagious, or let me say congested. And at the end of the day, you may not get an appointment. So if you're applying to Poland, then equally put some eggs in another basket. For example, take Czech Republic, take Estonia. You may take Austria if you want. You may take Switzerland if you have the money. It all depends on you and the application timeline. So look into all these details and see which one you can best go for. And of course, don't forget that all those documents, you don't need motivation letter when you are applying to this university. You do not need recommendation letters. But remember, there is a form, a consent form you have to sign as well. When you start the application process, you are going to see everything in the drop-down menu. And when you upload documents, it's going to reflect again. Like I told you, when you are given the letter, they will inform you if you have the admissions. And when you are admitted, you will be asked to pay first deposit, and of course, alongside the administrative fee. All right, you'll be asked to pay tuition fee. Sometimes they may send a letter to you asking you to pay administrative fee first before you will pay your tuition fee for first deposit. Most of the programs will cost around 1,000 euros to 1,500 for one semester. So like I told you, not all the programs are the same price. So always put an eye on the program you want to study, because if you do not put an eye there, it may be difficult for you to navigate through. Please always consider all these things before you do application. However, if you don't want to apply to these particular universities, there are other schools in Poland. There are more than 20 universities in the city of Poland. So you can always choose between which one you want to go to or where you want to go and attend school. It's very easy that way to choose, all right? Decision, then it is now time for you to start the application. Remember that if you must go to Poland, I will insist again. If you are coming from West Africa or anywhere around Nigeria, Cameroon, Gabon, and Ghana, then you should be considering another country, because it may come to a point where you may not get appointment. All right, and appointments, this is already March, very soon will be April. Appointments will still be an issue at the level of the Polish embassy. This is not a doubt. This is just information I'm passing to you. Please remember that this video is not sponsored. I'm not an agent of any university in Poland. I'm just sharing knowledge so that it helps you as an international student who is looking for help to migrate abroad. However, there are other countries in Europe. Why not look at them? You can take Germany, but German application is still open. You cannot take Norway. Norway is closed. You cannot take Finland. Finland is closed. You can take Czech Republic if you want. You can take Slovenia, Slovakia, Croatia. There are many countries. If you like, you go to Turkey. It all depends on you. Hey, those who are applying to Turkey, I want to draw your attention to the fact that nowadays the visa procedure for Turkey study visa, or students who are moving to Turkey, you cannot do the visa procedure now at the level of the Turkish embassy. There is an external somebody that is linked to the Turkish embassy that manages the visa application process. However, if you are applying, you should know that it's going to take some time. All right, documents are now being processed from Istanbul and it gets complicated. Looking at other universities, you should look at the university in case you put in your first deposit, and if you get rejections, you are going to get your money back. WSB's university, this school I'm talking about, they will refund all your money back to the bank account. If you apply and you see that you cannot continue with the process, whereas you have paid tuition fee, of course, they will refund your money back. Another advice I will give you is, before you apply to this university, make sure that you ask them if they are going to refund you back in case you don't get the visa. When they say yes, therefore go ahead and apply, because some will not refund, some will take time to refund. So please put this into consideration before you start any study abroad journey this year. I hope this video will help you. If it does, please do not forget that when you are going for visa application, you have to put in a lot of things. Proof of funds must be well documented. I have a video about that on the channel. Then your medical insurance and all your academic certificates all in order before you apply for the visa. This is not an all or nothing law. It is not a joke. Plan yourself well. Visa application is planned. When you are applying for medical insurance, you may see somewhere that they're looking for maybe the Polish embassy wants you to apply with a $30,000 insurance. It doesn't mean that you are going to pay the medical insurance to the insurance company. No, you just have to go to the insurance company, tell them that this is the type of insurance I need. I want to travel to this place, and they will tell you how much you need. Then you will pay it to them. The video about insurance to Luxembourg, to study in Luxembourg, is still on my YouTube channel, so you can check that. Insurance companies include AXA, Swisscare, and there are a lot of others I have mentioned several times on this channel. Please do not forget to subscribe here till we meet again in another one.